The moon has always been a loyal companion. She never leaves. She watches us in silence, steady, patient, knowing our brightest joys and our darkest nights. Every day she changes, just like we do. Some nights she is pale and fragile, a thin silver thread barely holding the sky together. Other nights she rises full and radiant, flooding the world with light so pure it almost feels holy. If you look at her long enough, you begin to understand something extraordinary. The moon knows what it means to be human. She knows what it feels like to rise and fall, to shine and to fade, to be full of emotion one moment and hollow the next. Her surface is marked by craters and scars, imperfections that make her beautiful, not broken. She doesn't try to hide them. She simply exists, glowing softly through every phase. That's why, for centuries, the moon has been a symbol of intuition, change, and emotional truth. She mirrors our inner tides, the ebb and flow of our thoughts, our fears, and our desires. Every time you look at her, you're not just gazing at a celestial body suspended 238,155 miles away. You're looking into a reflection of your own soul. Tonight, you are invited to do something simple and deeply revealing. Before you, there are several images of the moon. Each one carries a unique vibration, a hidden energy. Some glow like warm candlelight. Others burn with cold silver fire. You might feel drawn to one without knowing why. Maybe its light feels familiar, like it has been waiting for you. Don't overthink. Don't analyze. Let your intuition, that quiet, ancient voice inside you, make the choice. The moon that captures your heart will reveal a personal message, a truth meant only for you. Because every phase of the moon connects to a different path in human life: abundance, independence, or renewal. The one you choose is no coincidence. It is a mirror of what your soul is experiencing right now. Perhaps you're standing at a crossroads, unsure which way to go. Perhaps you've been chasing stability, love, or meaning. Or maybe you've already found them, but fear losing them. The moon sees it all. She has watched millions of lives unfold beneath her light, from the first beating heart of humanity to the last whispered prayers of the night. As you make your choice, remember, there is no wrong moon. Every selection is right for the person you are in this very moment. The moon you feel drawn to will not only reveal what's happening in your outer life, your love, your work, your money, but also what's stirring deep inside. The state of your intuition, your confidence, your readiness for change. Take a deep breath. Look at the sky. Somewhere above you, the same moon is shining, timeless, patient, knowing. Now look at the images before you. Which moon calls your name? Choose it and discover the message your inner universe has been waiting to send. If you were drawn to the first moon, it's because your spirit has always whispered louder than the noise of the world. You are guided by something deeper, an instinct, an invisible current that moves through your veins like light through water. You've always known when something feels right and when it doesn't. Your intuition is not a random sense. It's your oldest companion. It's the inner compass that has protected you even when logic tried to silence it. This moon reflects the power of foresight and the reward of patience. You are not impulsive. You think, you analyze, and you wait for the right moment. And now, that moment has arrived. The energy of this moon shines over you like a promise kept, a sign that your quiet persistence is finally about to bear fruit. The decisions you once doubted are beginning to reveal their purpose. What once felt uncertain is aligning perfectly, as if the universe itself is rearranging pieces in your favor. In the material world, this phase marks a turning point. You may soon notice a tangible rise in your income, perhaps a promotion, a project that takes off, or an investment that starts to flourish. The seeds you planted long ago are breaking through the soil, reaching for the light. This is not luck. It's the natural consequence of your dedication and clarity. You have worked in silence, without demanding recognition, and now the world begins to notice your worth. It's also a powerful time for bold decisions. The energy around you is stable and abundant, a perfect atmosphere for growth. If you've been waiting to invest, to expand, or to start something new, the universe is giving you the green light. Don't let fear disguise itself as caution. You already have the wisdom to discern between risk and opportunity. Trust that wisdom. Spiritually, this moon brings peace after a long inner storm. You've questioned your path, your purpose, even your strength. But the truth is, you never lost them. You were simply learning to see them more clearly. Now, a deep calm begins to settle in your soul. You start to believe in yourself again, not because someone told you to, but because you finally feel it in your bones. The anxiety of uncertainty fades, replaced by the quiet confidence that everything is unfolding as it should. This harmony between intuition and stability opens the door to something even more luminous: love. In the realm of the heart, the first moon radiates warmth and magnetism. If you are in a relationship, you'll feel the bond growing stronger, fueled by honesty and mutual understanding. The air around you feels charged, full of affection and intensity, a rare alignment where emotions and fortune walk side by side. If you are single, this moon speaks of encounters that seem destined. A look, a word, a coincidence. Something small but powerful could spark a connection that feels like recognition rather than discovery. Love may appear unexpectedly, but it will feel natural, effortless, like something you've been preparing for without knowing. This lunar energy reminds you that prosperity is not just measured in numbers, but in peace, fulfillment, and joy shared with others. When abundance flows into your life, let it circulate. Celebrate your victories with those you love. The more you give with an open heart, the more the universe gives back. Not out of obligation, but resonance. You stand at the threshold of a cycle where both love and money, emotion and logic, finally find balance. This is your harvest season, the reward for your clarity, your patience, and your faith in the unseen. Prosperity and love walk hand in hand. What you plant with clarity blooms with abundance. If you were drawn to the second moon, your heart carries both light and vulnerability, a deep well of empathy that allows you to feel what others cannot. You are the kind of person who believes in the good within people, even when that goodness hides behind shadows. You give easily, you trust easily, and sometimes you pay the price for it. Yet that generosity is also what makes you extraordinary. This moon, however, comes with a message. It's time to protect your light without dimming it. For too long, you may have allowed others to steer the direction of your life, their expectations, their promises, their opinions. Whether in love or in finances, you've placed too much weight on external approval. You've trusted hands that weren't ready to hold your dreams. And now the universe, through this moon, is calling you to take back the wheel. The energy of Luna 2 is one of awakening and caution. It doesn't come to frighten you, it comes to open your eyes. It whispers, "Don't gamble with your peace. Don't give away your power in the hope that someone else will manage it better. Because no one can live your destiny but you. In the financial realm, this moon serves as a clear warning. Be prudent with your resources. Avoid quick promises, emotional investments, or deals that sound too good to be true. They often are. There may be people around you who sense your trusting nature, those who smile while calculating what they can take. Don't let guilt or kindness blur your judgment. You can be compassionate without being naive. You can help others without sacrificing your own stability. The truth is, you already know when something doesn't feel right. Your intuition sends signals, a tightening in your chest, a strange hesitation, a silence that feels heavier than usual. Listen to that. It's not fear. It's your inner compass trying to save you. If you learn to trust that voice, you'll navigate every financial storm with grace and clarity. Remember, don't place your dreams in someone else's hands. They were meant to bloom in yours. Spiritually, Luna 2 is the moon of reclaiming autonomy. It asks you to stop seeking rescue and start trusting your own strength. When you decide to take responsibility for your happiness, something powerful happens. You stop depending on the unpredictable and start creating stability from within. You no longer wait to be chosen, appreciated, or saved. You become the one who gives yourself permission to thrive. And in the realm of love, this moon burns with passion. It foretells the arrival of a relationship intense enough to awaken every corner of your soul, the kind of love that feels like fire and comfort at once. But here lies the challenge. You must enter it whole, not hollow. You must keep your identity intact. Love should never be a transaction where you trade your essence for affection. It should be a meeting of equals, two complete beings who choose to share light, not to steal it from one another. If you are already in a relationship, Luna 2 encourages you to observe the balance of power. Are you giving more than you receive? Are you losing yourself to keep peace? If the answer is yes, it's time to realign. Love that drains you isn't love. It's dependency in disguise. Speak your truth, even if your voice trembles. True connection is built on honesty, not silent sacrifice. If you're single, this moon brings both a warning and a gift. The warning: don't rush toward the first spark just because you crave warmth. The gift: a passionate love may soon cross your path, one that challenges you to open your heart again, but this time with wisdom. Allow yourself to feel deeply, but keep your feet on the ground. You've learned enough from the past to know that love without boundaries is not freedom. It's surrender. This moon teaches that self-care is not selfishness. It's sacred responsibility. When you protect your energy, your finances, and your emotions, you become magnetic. You attract people who respect your strength instead of exploiting your softness. You stop living as a reflection of someone else's needs and start becoming the author of your own story. So breathe. Center yourself beneath the silver glow of Luna 2. Feel its quiet power surrounding you like armor made of light. You don't need to fight the world to claim your independence. You just need to stop giving it away. From this moment forward, every choice you make should honor your worth. Because true love, real, lasting love, begins the moment you choose to care for yourself first. El amor verdadero nace cuando eliges cuidarte primero. If your heart was drawn to the third moon, it means your spirit is ready for movement, for expansion, for freedom, for joy without fear. You are entering a season of growth, and this moon shines like a compass, guiding you toward a new horizon. It carries the energy of transformation through experience, the kind of lessons that come not from struggle, but from exploration. You've spent so long trying to be stable, to stay in control, to meet expectations. Now, life is asking you to loosen your grip, to breathe, to flow. The third moon is the moon of evolution, a symbol that your efforts, your discipline, and your persistence are finally beginning to align with opportunity. In the material world, this phase brings clear signs of advancement. You might receive a promotion at work, take on a new project, or discover a hidden skill that becomes unexpectedly profitable. Whatever form it takes, your financial energy is shifting upward. What you once doubted about yourself is becoming proof that consistency and integrity always pay off. But there's something more important than money or titles here: a renewed sense of self-trust. This moon doesn't just promise reward. It teaches you to recognize your own capability. You've earned this phase of growth, not through luck, but through quiet perseverance, through every moment you refused to give up when no one was watching. Spiritually, Luna 3 represents lightness after a long, emotional winter. The heaviness that once surrounded you, the pressure to be perfect, the fear of falling short, is beginning to dissolve. You're learning to let go of what no longer serves you: toxic attachments, outdated beliefs, even your own unrealistic standards. You start to feel something new, a quiet joy that doesn't depend on achievement, a sense of inner peace that doesn't need validation. This is emotional maturity, the realization that you can be complete even in transition. Now let's talk about love. The energy of this moon is playful, curious, open. It speaks of connections that feel easy, spontaneous, effortless. Relationships where laughter replaces anxiety and honesty replaces guessing games. You might meet someone whose presence feels like sunlight breaking through clouds, someone who reminds you that love isn't supposed to be constant work. It's supposed to feel like home. If you're already in a relationship, this moon invites you to rekindle lightness between you and your partner. Set aside the routine. Bring back the curiosity that first connected you. Plan something new together: a trip, a shared project, or even a simple evening under the stars. Small adventures can revive big emotions. Remember, love doesn't always need grand gestures. Sometimes it just needs presence. If you're single, Luna 3 suggests that this is a perfect time to rediscover yourself before merging with another. Enjoy your independence. Go places alone. Do things that make you feel alive. The more you understand your own rhythm, the more you'll attract someone whose beat naturally aligns with yours. This is not a time for forced commitments. It's a time for genuine discovery. Relationships that arise now may start as brief encounters, but carry lessons that stay for a lifetime. Financially and emotionally, everything about this moon whispers balance. It doesn't demand extremes, not blind ambition, not reckless passion, but harmony. You are learning that abundance isn't only about accumulation, it's about circulation. What you share multiplies. When you work from joy rather than fear, success finds you without struggle. Luna 3's deeper message is about authenticity. You don't have to chase anyone or anything to prove your worth. The more you align with who you truly are, the more life aligns with you. This is the magic of growth. It doesn't require force, only honesty. As you stand under this moon's soft glow, feel how it lifts the weight from your shoulders. Its light is gentle but firm, reminding you that freedom isn't chaos, it's clarity. You are allowed to change, to move, to grow without apology. You are allowed to laugh again, to feel again, to trust again. Let this moon be your permission slip to start fresh, in love, in money, in your own perception of self. Open your arms to the unknown, because the unknown is where life becomes extraordinary. This is your rebirth, your renewal, your rise. When you choose yourself, everything else begins to flow. Cuando te eliges a ti mismo, todo lo demás empieza a fluir. Every moon you've seen tonight, each glow, each shade, each reflection, is not just a symbol in the sky. It is a piece of you. The moon you chose did not appear by chance. It found you. It mirrored the part of your soul that needed to be seen, heard, and understood. Because the truth is this: we are all lunar beings. We wax and wane, we shine and fade. We feel full one night and almost invisible the next. Just like the moon, we are never the same. And that is the beauty of being human. Our phases do not define our weakness. They reveal our rhythm. They show us that transformation is not chaos. It's nature in motion. If you were drawn to Luna 1, you walk with intuition as your guide and abundance as your reward. The universe acknowledges your patience and offers prosperity, not just in wealth, but in peace. You are entering a season of growth where the seeds you planted will bloom beautifully. If your choice was Luna 2, life is reminding you of the sacred strength in boundaries. You are learning to protect your energy, to choose yourself first, to trust your inner compass more than the opinions that surround you. The lesson is clear. Autonomy is not loneliness, it's liberation. And from that liberation, true love will arise. Love that honors, not consumes. If you felt the pull of Luna 3, your path is one of expansion and freedom. You're stepping into a lighter version of yourself, unburdened by fear or expectation. This is your time to breathe, to create, to dance again with the rhythm of life. The universe opens doors for those who have learned to move with grace instead of resistance. Together, these moons reveal one truth. Life is not a straight line. It's a cycle of beginnings and endings, of lessons and renewals. Every phase, even the dark ones, holds a purpose. When the moon disappears from the sky, she isn't gone. She's simply preparing to return brighter. And so are you. This test, this choice, was never about prediction. It was a reflection, a way to look inward and recognize where your spirit stands today. Are you ready to receive abundance, to reclaim your power, to embrace change? The moon doesn't judge your answer. She simply illuminates it. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine her light on your skin. Cool, soft, eternal. That glow belongs to you. It's the reminder that no matter how many times you fall, fade, or break, you will always rise again. Because you too are made of light. The same light that moves the oceans, the same light that has guided travelers for thousands of years, the same light that watches silently while you dream. Remember this whenever you doubt your path. The moon you chose tonight isn't just telling you who you are. It's whispering who you're becoming. Growth is not behind you. It's within you. The universe doesn't rush. Neither should you. And as you leave this moment, take the message of your moon with you. Let it remind you that clarity is power, self-love is protection, and freedom is the natural state of your soul. Look up at the sky one last time. The moon is still there, loyal, constant, and waiting. She doesn't ask for perfection. She only asks that you keep moving, keep shining, and keep believing in your own phases. Because like her, you are light. Sometimes hidden, sometimes brilliant, but always there, always becoming. The moon you chose doesn't just reveal who you are, it shows who you are meant to be. Now tell me, which moon called to you? Leave its number below, and let the inner sky of all who watch begin to speak together.